Right, 1500 level. We're gonna look from the Georgians point of view. Wait, this guy's yeah. There we go. He's called the Sicilian, but he's actually Georgians. All right. Well, Georgians against Mongols. Yeah, Mongols is another just kind of like the game that we just played. The if you're up against a stronger CA civ, it's kind of hard to do CA Huster yourself as Georgians here. Georgians, Mongols, like what do you have against Mangadai eventually, right? That's the real question. You don't like your final. You don't have final armor for skirms, but they can work in a pinch. Like you do have bracer, so that does something. Having all the damage upgrades on the skirms is quite nice because Mongol hussars they don't have the final armor, so they can be dealt with somewhat. If you got a big ball of skirms going into the late game, it's not a bad thing here. It doesn't just get shut down. But Georgian Siege is really good too. So you could think about Heavy Scorpion for late, something like that. Like we have Heavy Scorp. We've got Siege on it. I mean, Mangadai have an attack bonus against Scorps, but they still don't want to mess with like 20 Heavy Scorps plus. So you can do something. But yeah, I would say that Mongols is probably just going to be the better civ for late. So Georgians, they have really strong eco in the mid game. Like once you reach Castle Age, although your eco at the start of the game is good too because of the free mule cart. So yeah, Mongols hunt faster, but you get a free mule cart, so that saves you like 100 resources. So it's like it's kind of good. You don't actually need to be collecting any wood in Dark Age as the Georgians as well. You can actually just go to wood later and just use the mule cart to scout. So you kind of get extra scouting with the civ. Can be very good. And then, of course, you can be up fast. You can get up at about the same time as Mongols as the Georgians because you don't need to take any wood. The free mule cart, it's 100 free resources. Plus whatever the build time would be, but then also it's one of your prereqs, so you can just build a mill and your 2 houses, and you have enough to go up with the starting wood. So if you put everything on food, you can be up super fast for really fast scouts. It could be very good, and you can kind of match the Mongol scouts actually if he does scouts, which can be a good strat. But let's see what you want to go for here. It looks like you probably will still play scouts. Cool. And your map is fairly easy to wall as well. Got to watch out for that forward gold, but getting that walled, and you could then keep your scouts forward until you wall the front. Could be something. Would not be so bad. I would probably want to scout this back area as well. I would love to see if there's a wood line here or something, right? Like there's a wood line right here. So if you scout that, going to the wood line could be good. Otherwise, going to the edge is fine. But, you know, if he gets ranged units here, he can be annoying. If you go to the wood line, it's a little further to reinforce. So if he attacks this, it can be a problem. But it's probably okay. It is on the low ground kind of, though. I'd put a couple of houses on the hill and then, like, palisade the rest. Something like that could be all right. But, yeah, we're up. Oh, pretty fast uptime. There we go. All right. Sounds good. And actually, we're up like a minute faster, 40 seconds faster than the Mongols. Okay. 45 seconds, I guess, because we idled for 5 seconds. Yeah, you better get that house. You better get that. It's 5% too slow. Come on, get it. But you have 2 bills, so it's fine. It'll be perfect. Okay, we're taking the deer a little bit ineffectively. Oh, yeah, you really want to have them all on the same thing. Like, just all on cow, then this deer, then this deer. Like, if you split them like this, you're maximizing decay, which is the worst thing that you can do. All right. But anyways. Okay, get those guys moving. Get them moving. Why are they standing? Where's your scout? What are you doing? Fast uptime into chill. Oh, my God. We completely squandered our fast uptime. How long was that? Oh my God. Like when were we up? We were up on like 8:05 or something, right? Up on 8:05. So it should be started right now. And we get the stable up. started 15 seconds late. So if we didn't have any idle TC, and we didn't just wait 15 seconds to build this, we could have just been up 1 vil later, and it would have been up only 5 seconds slower, but you would have 1 extra vil on the way up, which is like 50 plus 50 wood for free. So really bad. Does decay depend on the number of vils that are eating? Not at all. Deer and cows decay at 15 food per minute. Boars decay at 24 food per minute. And chickens decay at 7.5 food per minute. It has nothing to do with how many vils you have on the animal, though. I've heard people say that before, but they just don't know what they're talking about. Why does it matter? Well, because a animal that's fully taken decays at 0 food per minute because there's no more food left. So you want to finish the animals quickly so that they decay at 0 food per minute. If you finish them slower, then they're decaying for longer. That's why. But obviously, you want to reduce villager move time as well. So sometimes it's okay to have more decay if it means you don't have to move a bunch of vils. So you want to minimize villager idle time, like villager walk time. And then as a second priority, you minimize decay. Okay. Adding a spear when you're up this fast doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't know. Can we do something with the spear? This is pretty long spawns. You're also not going the right way. Like, you want to go the berries. Berries is what actually does something. Going up here, it's not really good. You know he has 2 wood lines too, so you know he's not really going super aggressive. So yeah, if you're going to go somewhere, you definitely want to go to the berries down here. But yeah, I would say don't add the spear, because it's like you just have more scouts than him. Having a spear here is not really going to contribute that much, and it just means that you're not going to be able to make 1 additional scout. I would rather have double wood axe as well. Like, we definitely need double wood axe. We can't skip double wood axe. Okay. I mean, 1 spear is maybe okay. But, yeah, you got to be careful about that. With these really fast uptimes, you can't really afford everything. Like, we're prioritizing making spears, which is just bad. We want to prioritize scouts. We want to have double wood axe. And we want to have farms coming in. Okay, 1 vil, but that's not really enough damage. And spear comes in and does absolutely nothing. As expected. He just dies to the TC. Oh, no. Good job. Okay. 3 vils on... 3 vils building the wall is not... Like, what happened here? Why did we send 3 vils to build the wall? We really don't want to have 3 vils building this wall. Just 1. Oh my god. Just misclicks. Your eco is disaster while you're doing this. Holy moly. Yeah, we gotta have... Oh, just bad rally and stuff. Oh my god. Wait, why is this vil coming forward? I guess you're going to tower or something? Or maybe misclick? I feel like it was a misclick, though, right? No double wood axe. Yeah, exactly. Like, man. Gotta click double wood axe. Even if you're up this fast, like, get double wood axe. It's so OP. We had so much wood. What did we just spend the wood on, actually? Did we just place a bunch of farms? Okay, yeah. Place a bunch of farms, but look, we still have these straggler vils. Oh, no, never mind. You use them. Yeah... Just floating too much wood here throughout the entire feudal age. Like, look at the wood spending. This is what really is important. The scout micro doesn't even matter. Like, obviously it's good, but the background macro has to be down. All this eco management. Like here, we could have double wood axe the whole time. That's for sure. I guess you just forgot. But double wood axe best upgrade in the game. And, yeah. Don't just... Wait, what? Yeah, we have 10 on wood. That's the problem. Or at least any straggler tree vills definitely need to be building farms. You only need 7 on wood, really. Like, 5 on wood. Every villager that pops out can build a house. Or, sorry, a farm. And then 2 on wood for houses. So, 5 plus 2 is 7. If we have 10 on wood... Which looks like we just have 8 on the wood line. Like, you float a little bit extra for walls and stuff, but you end up floating wood if you're really not careful with this. And of course, you don't need as much wood if you still have lots of cows left as well. So I really like just 7 on wood for 1 lumber camp, or 9 on wood for 2 is better in my opinion. But yeah, like, this is just such a disaster. Your early feudal age, you were microing your scouts, and your early feudal age economy is just, it's so wrecked. It's actually wrecked here. Oh my god, like Bill's running around all over the place. Luckily, the opponent's worker efficiency isn't perfect either, but anyways. Going up here. Yeah, no double bit axe, no horse collar. Like, you in theory should be in a pretty okay spot. Because you put some pressure, you killed 3 vills, like, cool. But you disastered your own economy by not getting ecotechs and just having so much idle villagers. Like, villagers running around. And I mean, you did idle your TC for basically 2 vills. You killed 3 vills, but you killed 2 of your own vills. So, you're not actually as ahead as you maybe think. Yeah, look at the res collected behind because of just inefficiency. Mongol dude, yeah, he took some damage, but his efficiency was obviously really good. He was just ecoing. Taking damage, but like not taking any self-damage. Yeah. Okay, opponent's gonna be up a little earlier. We're getting our ecotechs now, but man, like 900 res behind. Ooh, you're always gonna be a bit of res behind against Mongols because, of course, the early hunt gives them a bit extra food, but not that much. Bloodlines. Oh, Bloodlines is not a priority for CA, by the way, because Bloodlines gives you hit points, and hit points don't allow you to kill anything. Hit points just allow you to tank damage, but why would you be tanking damage with CA? You're just running around shooting vills, running around shooting vills. Like, you're not tanking damage with CA, so like we don't need Bloodlines, especially if your economy is this disaster. You can get Bloodlines before a fight or something. That could be all right, but you can't afford Bloodline. Like, what is better, Bowsaw, which makes your eco crazy good, or Bloodlines, which just gives you plus 20 HP, which isn't going to come into play for a very long time. You got to get ecotechs and eco. Like, we need a TC at least one more TC here. But because we're up on like 42 vills, we got to be booming. We can't be just chilling with 500 wood in the bank. It's like you don't really know what you're doing here. Also, if you're going to play CA, you really want to be on 3 ranges. 2 ranges is not enough because CA is all about having mass. You need to have a big mass of CA. If you just have 2 ranges, it's going to take too long to mass. An opponent is just going to make skirm and ruin your day. So, like, you got to get lots of CA out quick. If we get CA out kind of like at a medium speed, it's not very good. And man, you're losing your CA. He just killed 2 CA. We can't do that. Definitely can't lose 2 CA in this situation. All right, but yeah, opponent just going to chill boom. He's doing exactly what I tell people to do. Just don't even care about what the opponent's doing. Just, like, go full greed, get all the ecotechs, like, defend and wall, and you just get to the late game. Like, you're trying too hard to do a bunch of stuff, but we need to get the TCs down. This university kind of lames this wood line. Obviously feels like you don't have space, but you kind of do back here. TC here. Actually, TC out here is probably better, but still. Adding another range now, so you realize you don't have production, but that 3rd range needed to be up on Castle Age. Church, also as Georgians, yeah, get that church instantly on Castle Age. We waited too long. This is actually a sick church position. This gives you 10%. Like, how many vills is that? Actually, you have like 10% faster. This church is worth like almost 4 vills right now. That's crazy. That's just crazy. I can't believe this this bonus that Georgians has. But yeah. We're kind of... if the opponent is on 3 TCs, then you're just cooked. He's only 2 TC for some reason. He should probably be on 3 TC, but... yeah, we are... gonna be hard-pressed to find damage when he has Elite Skirm. Elite Skirm... You see Elite Skirm? Siege Workshop is looking pretty tasty on this hill. But that's about the only way that you're going to do anything. You're going to go for a castle. All right, I like it. Oh, you're in! Wait a sec. The whole... Okay. You're back in it. You're in it to win it now, actually. You're going to lose all your guys. You better... yeah. Oh, okay, these guys are going to die. Try and just do what you can. Try and maybe kill a few vills here. No, kill vills. He's baiting you. He's coming with the skirms. Kill like 3 vills and just your guy's gonna die. Don't even run. All right, well, Sometimes you just gotta know when your guys are gonna die. That was like 3 free vills though. Not free, but you guys are gonna die anyways, so kind of free. All right, coming for the castle drop. All right, very cool. But you didn't kill his army. So what just happened was you lost army and he didn't lose army. So what does that mean? He's got a bigger army than you. His army also hard counters your army. Skirms versus CA. So how are you going to get this castle drop forward when the opponent has more army than you and his army counters your army? The only way you get this up is if this is like 1500 level and he's just not paying attention. Because, like, strategically speaking, this should not be a good time to go forward because you just lost your army. And, yeah, he just hard counters what you have. So, let's see if it works. Look, you actually caught up in the res collected somehow. That's pretty good. Georgian kind of cracked Civ. All right. But, yeah, opponent has ballistics, so he's going to kill. Yeah, I mean, yeah, good luck. Good luck. This was never a good time to come forward. You want it, but you can't have it. You know what you could do is be a bit cheeky and run in with some more CA. Get his, like, draw his skirms back here with some CA and then go for the castle drop. Like, that's kind of the way that you can do it. If you have the army disadvantage to get that castle drop down, you have to draw his army away. Even if his army in theory can fight yours, is if his army's out of position, like you draw his army away, then you can get this down. If you just go for it and his army's just already here, it'll never do anything. He's just going to kill everything. Otherwise, yeah, making a counter unit to his units first and then going forward is good. But the timing is not adding up. Like, obviously, you mined all that stone early, so you wanted to go for it earlier. But, yeah, the timing is not adding up. Actually, wait, why is he not dominating you? You have no armor, though. He can just shoot you. He could just kill. He could have just killed all your units instead of running. I guess he doesn't understand that non-armored scouts or non-armored knights and scouts, not really the greatest. Good micro by Red, though. He's microing down the CA. That's kind of a funny location. Honestly, like, I liked your original location more. If it was like in here. This is kind of a little bit of a silly location, actually, because now you can't really go. Like, he could have walled your vills out of your military as well. Well, we just threw any kind of advantage that we got from that CA raid, so yeah, we're kind of looking a little bit in a rough position. Like, this is gonna be very hard to pull this one back, I will say. We're going imp though. Wait, that's how you can do it. Sick play, actually, because he can't. If he's not imp, he can't stop Trebs. All right. And killing. Oh my God, he threw some Mangadai. You're open here though, by the way. But he's trying to go Mangadai, and you're about to be able to kill one of his cat. Oh, can you imagine if he throws these Mangadai? All right, we're not paying attention. It's all good. But like, Mangadai take a while to build. And so if you can just pick off some Mangadai here and there, it could be very good. Man, just patrol your army. Stop like right-clicking. Just patrol and they'll attack. All right, instant Treb. That's what we like to see. 3 Mangadai down the drain. Some random other guys down the drain. Okay, Trebs. Do we have the rally point set to the castle? These days, I like to go rally here and then shift Q to the castle. It's really good. Now we're just putting them back here. So you gotta having to manually, like, go to the Treb every time is not very good. You gotta set your rally on his castle. It's really good. All right. Yeah, this is hard to deal with, but yeah, once you get Bracer, like, look, this Treb's not even deployed because we're not using rally point properly. Rally to castle makes the Treb go to the castle. No, if you set the rally on the castle, he just attacks. He just will deploy instantly. If you just go rally point on the castle from here, he'll just deploy like here. So I go rally here and then shift Q. Set rally point here. But you have to set it on the castle, not like at the castle base or something. Okay, cleaning up the skirms, pretty nice. He's throwing his skirms before he's imp. Like, Red's fighting before he's imp, which is horrible for him. Okay, you should probably think about the relics though. You've had tons of opportunity to take relics, and like, look at this relic here, relic here. One of those things, you gotta do it. Not sure how I feel about that TC, but you need TCs, but maybe not right there. Maybe not in that specific location. But yeah, your eco, like, honestly, you're probably still just losing this game unless you can keep your army alive. because the opponent's eco is so far ahead. All he needs to do is make units and stop, like, throwing his units. But, yeah, I mean, you keep throwing your units out of this castle, too. This castle should never have 16 kills. This castle has just killed half of your army because you just fight under this castle. And that's really bad. That's for sure. Okay, opponent just needs to chill and get his army together and then crush you all in one go. Instead of, like, losing guys one by one. Farm TC. Yeah, no, it's not even a farm TC. It's just a gift TC to the opponent. It's a trolling TC, actually. Oh my god, it didn't even go down, though. Good castle. Good castle. Supports your treb push. You have to get this treb push going. And Georgians with the cheaper repairs, it helps a lot. You're going to get his castle. Honestly, he can't even go Mangadai. Oh, he's got some rams coming. That's fine. Wait, Hussar? Opponent could throw. Wait, no, but he's maxed, though. So Hussar is fine for him. It's just really expensive. But actually, he has so much res. Yeah, he's got a lot, though. Yeah, your eco is just too cooked. I can't believe the score is so close. There's 3 relics that you could have right now, though. It would be really good. You gotta be careful about throwing units. Yeah, you really don't have a lot of units. Oh, this is good, though. That'll bring a lot of screw. Okay, do we need another castle here? He's scared of 1 castle. Why do we need to add 2 castles in this location? He's already scared of the 1 castle. No need to have 2 castles here. Maybe we put a castle in a better spot. Maybe we realize, oh, his army's here. Oh, that means there's no army up here, or way less army. Maybe we put it deep, and then we kill his base, and then we win the game, instead of putting it here, which doesn't do anything. Yeah, the rams, I mean, there's only 2 rams. You can just kill them with vills, it's fine. Or even the Manaspa. I mean, get those vills in there, though. We are losing a lot of HP on this. Oh, losing a lot of guys. I mean, all right, it's fine. There we go. All right, cool. Yeah, opponent is kind of just throwing too many guys, though. Look at the KD. You killed so many guys. That's why you're not dead, because opponent is just losing all of his guys. All right. But, yeah, relics are really strong. Okay, that's, yeah, I mean, castle in the base would have been better than a second castle here, that's for sure. Okay. We are not maxed out. If we're not maxed out, we gotta stop losing guys. That's for sure. We can treb stuff from our castle range, but we can't really, like, attack his army yet. Oh, yeah, losing more guys. Man, okay. This guy, I don't know if you know, but skirms, they hard counter your CA. So why are we here? He's just gonna kill you on a hill? Why are we here? Just put them in the castle or something. Like, we've gotta stop losing guys. There we go. You actually did it, though. Nice. Okay. You took that 1 relic. That's cool. Your eco is disaster, though. Like, the opponent should be just dominating you right now. Like, he just needs to make... Yeah, he just needs to make something... Like, he's kind of doing a funny and going for rams. Oh, you actually canceled his siege ram. But yeah, he just kills you now. Like... He was just always ahead in economy. The reason why he didn't kill you earlier is because he just kept throwing his army over and over, and then you were sort of able to stabilize somewhat. But look at that. He's 28,000 resources ahead. Oh, both players equal APM. Cool. Yeah, we needed to boom a little bit better in the Castle Age. Like, second TC earlier for sure. Don't go 2 range CA with no TC. Like, CA, the idea behind CA and even crossbowmen to some extent is you make them while booming because they don't cost food and they just run around being annoying. We can't go, like, 2 range CA on 42 Vil uptime and then not even add TCs. Like, that doesn't do anything. Tech switch, no tech switch is gonna win at that point if we're behind 50 Vils and the opponent is maxed and we have like 100 pop. Was the game losing mistake? I mean, it's just it's kind of snowball of all things. There wasn't really one thing that lost you this game. It was just the culmination of a bunch of things. But it all went wrong from like here. Oh no, from even from here. We went up so fast. And we were really late on the stable. No double bit or horse collar until Castle Age, and that set up our early Castle Age kind of horribly. You got some damage done, which was good, but then you idled your TC for basically 2 vills in Feudal Age as well.
Lots of stuff learned. Thanks, serve.
Yeah, no problem, Choppa. Yeah, just the eco is not good. You should not be 1,000 resources behind when you've killed 3 vills as well. That should not be a thing. So our Feudal Age was just really rocky without the eco techs. And then, yeah, if we're up on 42 vills, we have at least some eco. We should never be doing basically two CA, two range CA. Not never, but just as a general rule, 3 ranges. If you're gonna do it, it should be pretty expensive and get that mass going so it actually does something. I mean, two ranges could be something if you're just not really wanting to commit. Maybe you have other army as well and you want to just harass stuff. But yeah, we need to have TCs down earlier. The church should have been earlier. You actually did a really good raid here, and you brought yourself back in the game. Like, every mistake earlier was forgiven at this point once you got that raid in here. You could have killed even a few more, but the game is like okay at this point. But you have to recognize, okay, you lost units. He didn't lose any units. He has a hard counter unit. You just lose to his guys. So you have to defend his skirmishers. Like, you need a unit against skirmishers before you even think about going forward. And you didn't really think of that. So you just kind of went forward into elite skirm when he had way more than you, lost a bunch of ills, and then kind of lost from there. Like, this was the final mistake where I would say it's kind of really hard. But then you kind of brought it back with the Imp. The Imp was good. Imp was definitely good. But you kept losing units just randomly to his castles. Like, your army control just was failing you super hard. But, like, look at the eco right now. There's no way. Even if you get up fast and kill stuff, like, the opponent just makes more stuff and it doesn't really matter. So, like, Imp was a final effort. Could have worked if we kept our army mass alive and just keep taking good fights, but that just didn't happen, and then we lost. So, as you can see, there's not really one point in which you lost. It was just a snowball effect of a bunch of things.